Hey, what's up, folks? This program will create a string from the input buffer and then output the string, and it will let us know the length of the string, and at the end it will determine whether the string is a palindrome or a non-palindrome. I'm sure you folks know what palindrome is. Basically, if I'll type it right here. So if we write race car, basically if you read it from left, it's a race car. If you read it from right, it's also a race car. So this is the main function of our program, that at the end it will determine whether the string that we got from the keyboard buffer is a palindrome or a non-palindrome. Well, let's start. So basically, let me tell you why I'm using this library. The reason I use cstring library, because uh, somewhere in my program I will be using str ln function, so that's why I included this library. And also I'm going to be using structure. So let's uh, let's create the structure first. Struct ooh, string record or something. um, so my string will have oops, that's one. It's going to have two variable strlen and a character array. Basically, this is our cstring array right here. String. I think I'm going to put only 20 there. Should be good. So this all our basic structure right here, and then our program will need to use three different functions. Two functions will be void, and one function will be a boolean function returning true and false. So let's write the prototype right here first. Void add string, or actually add character, add um, char. Okay, what's the string name? Okay, there we go. S string rec. The first function, we're going to be passing the first parameter. I'm going to be passing this as a reference. So pass by reference. That's why that ampersand right there, that's what is for passing by value, or actually passing by reference. And it's going to be taking two parameters. Void display. This function will be displaying what we enter. So basically, yeah, this is our display function. String rec. Only one parameter, and one function as boolean bool. Palindrome. Something like, yeah. Rec str. I'm not gonna go too fancy. Actually, this video might take a lot of minutes, so I might cut it in half, or maybe even make 3 different videos. So I don't want to make it too long. Alright, so we're done with our prototype. Let's go build the main function here first, the main program. Alright, so the main program, let's go ahead, declare our object first, string rec, and the string, I think the string. Okay, I'm gonna have to declare one more character. This is gonna be the character, or basically getting the data or input from user. Um, the string dot. So this will be our increment basically. This is very important, guys. Later on you'll see its importance. So I'm going to initialize it to 0. Actually, let me initialize this also to empty cstring. There. Okay. Because if we don't do this later on, it will output some garbage. So alright, let's go ahead and cout enter a string. There. cin.get. The reason I use .get because I want only one character to get from the buffer or keyboard buffer, the char. There. I'm going to create a while loop while the char is not equal to end of the line, or basically enter. So this means the while loop will run until the user hits enter, or the new line basically. So the while loop starts, and let me think. Okay, so first I'm gonna call upon the first function right here. There, I'm gonna copy, paste it right here. I don't need this. There, I don't need this either. Actually, this, let me change the name to something else. Yeah, maybe the string. Yeah, the string is fine. All right. Yes, the reason, because this is the type, the structure type, so we need to have this because we need to pass this string, or this guy right here, the C string, we need to pass it into this function. So this one function, then what we're gonna do is basically this while loop will get the rest of the buffer characters from the keyboard. So let me go ahead and cin.get the char. There we go. Okay. So what happens, folks? Here, let me go ahead and increment the string. Here we go. Dot str. There we go. I'm gonna go increment this guy. The reason I incremented this, because this first time when the while loop runs, so this will be, because we initialize it to 0, this will be 0. For the second time when it runs, it will go 1, and it will store the 1 right here. So then later on I have to access that number from the function in order to generate or output, or basically to pass those characters into my string. Alright,